Viruses have no life like bacteria, but it is a lifeless thing, simply a bad thing wrapped in protein. The protein inside is called RNA, that is ribonucleic acid, which has a genetic code. In short, COVID-19 virus is an enveloped RNA virus. Genetic material is encoded in every single strand of the RNA. RNA viruses have exceptionally high mutation rates. Mutation is a change in a genetic sequence. It is just a fleck of protein and genes, a little bit of code in a package with no to-do list beyond hijacking the biology of living things to make copies of itself and spread them to other living things. As I said, by themselves, they have no life and dormant until the key they have in the protein spikes unlock the ACE2 lock on the surface of human cells to get in to create the havoc. Mutation means a change in structure of a gene, resulting in a variant form that may be transmitted to subsequent generations caused by the alteration of single base units in DNA or RNA, a deletion, insertion, or rearrangement of the larger sections of genes or chromosomes. RNA is a long molecule that contains our unique genetic code. The protein itself is actually 29 proteins, each with a different job. Like a recipe book, it holds the instructions for making all the proteins in our bodies. Your genome is made of chemicals called RNAs. In other words, a gene mutation in a virus is a permanent alteration in the RNA sequence that makes up a gene. The parent COVID-19, referred to as the S phase, after a while mutates to give what is called the L phase. L phase is a virus undergone mutation and would be most virulent and vicious and yet to experience in the near future. One thing that is not certain is that your body forming antibodies for the vaccine for the S phase will also kill L phase of the mutant virus. In COVID-19, it is observed that the mutant resulting has no difference in the severity of the disease. That is comforting to know. But on the other hand, viruses with mutation are much more infectious than those without the mutation in the cell culture system, according to the findings of Scripps research virologist Heo Yun, PhD, senior author of the study. With mutation, the number of protein spikes increases, and adherence to the human receptor cells seem to be more accurate and persistent. The spike, like a key, and the lock is a protein on the surface of your cells called ACE2. Presently, the mutant strain is causing havoc in most countries of the world. Vaccines create something called active immunity. They spur the immune system to make its own weapons against an invader. Antibody therapies represent a different approach to treatment called passive immunity. In passive immunity, scientists find an antibody that fights a problem protein and then make copies of it to give back to patients to treat a disease or condition. While it can take weeks to develop active immunity against the threat, passive immunity works much faster. Presently, we have entered the second phase of the endemic. You can call it the L phase of the mutant variant. Until a suitable vaccine is made, it is hoped that all human beings globally strictly keep to the social distance of 1.5 meters and wash hands more frequently as required. A recent wave of protest marches with no consideration for the social distancing may be detrimental and may hinder the progress made so far to control the endemic. Hope this article was useful. Stay safe and goodbye.